Hey, what's up? Oh my god, it's been forever! IG babes. Okay, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it! Candace is free! Candace is free. Candace is free. We need to sing the hymns like, hello down Candace. She got through the river. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh my god, you guys. What's up? Movie lighting. Yeah, I just woke up. No, we're in here today to discuss a very crucial point in the fight to liberate America and the world from the hidden hand. Thank you. It's been so long. You know, the greatest ally. Oh, Layla Groyfriend, the cut. Oh, hey, John. Nice. Yes, Layla Groyfer. No, we're here. Like, officially. W. Candace W. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the clip, but it's on my page. You can exit out, watch the little clip, and get a little taste of why the Daily Wire got the call. Okay, they got the call. They definitely got the call. How does she sound more white than my white privilege white customers? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Let's fucking go! Pandemic treaty? We're talking about Candace. Okay, so Candace. She has been holding it down. And you know, there's a lot of speculation, you know. Is she just yeah, we're gonna talk about the J Squad. We're gonna talk about the greatest ally America has ever had and ever will have. But we're gonna talk about it because, you know, there's all that speculation. Like, is she like a controlled opposition? Is she like whatever? We don't know. I've been good. I've been on the occupied state of Twitter, X. You know, if you call it X, honestly, you're like a psychopath. So, but I've been on there, and that's those are the trenches, like, to be honest. Like, let's, like, not to, like, cap on you guys, not to, like, make fun of you guys in, IG land, but, X is sort of, like, the front lines. Let's just keep it real. Yeah, Candace. Zionist occupied Twitter, literally. That's literally what it is. Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's a war zone. All right. We're gonna have Bruce come up here. Candace leading the battle. She's not here for your shit. Period. None of it.
Hi.
Hey.
Fell. Oh well, this is a great start.
Oh my God! At the beginning, I was singing Negro spirituals. Candace free. She got led
Not the
down
Negro
to the river.
spirituals. I can't.
I put on my page a clip of why this bitch had to go.
She had to go, girl. They was like, you know what? That's what they did.
Literally. And you know what? Anybody listening or watching this, if you're not going down your whole your whole contact list being like sin, for all those motherfuckers who were like, you just don't know, you just don't know, you just don't anti-Semitic, girl, boy,
The narrative
I'm
is
telling
slowly
you,
lifting, and I'm so happy that everyone is starting to realize
I've
it.
red pilled. Yeah. No, I've been able, just this morning I've been able to red pill
Yeah,
people.
it's
They were like,
so
is this
it's
what
so
this
like my heart, like when I first saw that she was like they parted ways, my heart was like happy. I was like, oh my god, this is
is?
going to like
Really?
cause so many people to actually wake the fuck up what's happening in America.
What is the
Yes.
supremacy?
What
This
is
is
this?
it.
Yeah, where is the
This is it.
supremacy?
That, like, that interview. And I recommend people go watch the interview. You can watch it on like Cozy TV, like Nick Fuentes does a
Mm-hmm.
recap. Watch it. I'm telling you right now, the fact he came out and said it so like, yes, there's no moral
Yes.
equivalency. Their lives, there's no moral,
Our
like that's the whole,
lives
that's what we've
matter
been saying this whole
more than they do. It doesn't matter. Like
no
he was really trying to
matter.
force her to say, no, like their lives are lesser than our Jewish lives. It was very disgusting. I mean, like I was cringing.
They're high on their own copium. Like it's gotten so bad. They like are high on their own supply.
They are out of our supply.
Literally.
It is so scary and disgusting, and the fact that there are people like him that is
It's
controlling
mental
America, controlling
illness.
our Congress, a Senate. It's like these are the people who are in power who wants to destroy this country. And people, I can't wait till like the GP, the general public, actually wakes up to this because it will take a while for them to wake up to it to see who is actually in power. But right now,
Mhm.
I think that the veil is slowly lifting. It really is.
Yeah, it is. Let's talk about the Christians who keep bending
It's
the
so
knee.
pathetic.
They keep bending the knee. But anyway, before we get into the bending of the knee of the Christians, because
Candace
it's
didn't bend
just
that knee
like
during
they want you to renounce
that
Christ.
interview. Candace didn't bend that
They want
knee.
they want you to renounce
Yeah,
Christ. They want you to bend
yeah.
something. They want you to renounce Christ. But no. See, the thing is people don't understand is the lobbying
Mhm.
power. Okay? This is what people don't get. The lobbying power. APAC goes on and boasts about how, like, what is it, 90% of their
Yep.
candidates, all of them win.
They push
There's
the people they want. They
receipts.
push people who they
There's a
want and who has their narrative, who wants to push their narrative. That's it.
there's a paper trail.
Mm-mm.
There's a paper trail.
Free Kanye.
Free Kanye.
Free
Yes.
motherfucking
No, there's a
Kanye.
paper trail. There's a paper trail. People just are so blinded by this like obsessive coquetry, I would
Yeah,
say, coquetry
so
of
much
consciousness,
coquetry.
where they're just so they're so obsessed with these people. I'm like, why
And
are
they
you so
fucking
obsessed with these
hate
motherfuckers?
you.
Like
They literally hate you. I mean, hate you,
they
hate your religion, hate your Messiah. They don't believe in Jesus as the Messiah. They actually talk about how much they hate him too. Like, how dare you be like, oh, I side with them regardless. Like, I don't understand it for the life of me. It makes my ears, it makes my hair like the hair fall. It makes me want to like burn up. Like I've talked to people too who are so pro Zionist that are Christian.
yeah,
It makes me so fucking
yeah,
mad because I'm like, dude, you don't see how they want to destroy you. They don't even fuck with you, dude. Like, what do you mean?
not
I
at
don't
all.
understand it. It's like, no, bitch, we're pro Christian over here. We're pro America over here. Fuck Israel.
Period.
Period.
That's it.
Period.
That's it. It's like we don't want to fuck with the
Yes.
trichomes. We don't want to fuck with the like whoever else, barbecue from Haiti. Not like whoever wants to mess around. We're not for it. We're not for the foreign influence. And so people are just like they can't conceptualize. And it's like L after L after L
Yes.
after L. The school, this the when they got rid of gay from the when they got rid of gay, I don't know her
I
first
know
name,
who
but
you're
they
talking
got
about.
rid of
So
her
it's the woman from
from
Harvard.
Harvard.
Yeah.
Yeah, the president. And they got rid of her for
Mm-hmm.
plagiarism, and people are like,
It wasn't because
yeah.
of that. We all know it's because she doesn't go along with their fucking narrative. That's what it's
It's
about.
embarrassing.
Why do you think Christy Nome, what's her name? Like Christy Nome made that whole anti-Semitic, like anti-Semitism crime law,
Hate,
whatever the fuck. Yeah,
hate
hate speech
speech.
law.
Yeah.
Like please, like it's controlled opposition.
If people understood the power
Oh
of
my
this like
fucking god.
blanket, if people understood the power of the blanket law, like right, like it's a blank check. And then like anytime you hurt the feelings of a quote unquote, if you hurt their
Yeah.
feelings, that's
Mm-hmm.
anti-Semitic, that's hate. And in the interview with Candace, go on Cozy TV, watch it with like Nick. He'll like explain what's happening in detail. Like if you don't
Yeah.
freaking get it, because I doubt you'll get
But I
what the
just
hell. Like
watching it,
he'll break
anyone
it
can
down
just
for you.
look at it and be like, "Oh, yeah, these people
No,
hate
people
us." Like,
don't get
but
it.
they have to
They
have
don't
someone
get
else to tell them something. It's like, how do you not use your fucking brain and see these people don't fuck with you?
because they can't.
The like, if you
They
tell people
can't.
like things like 10,000 times over and over and over again, they start to believe it. That's what's going on with these people. Like, they cannot like actually use their fucking brains anymore. They have been programmed ever since October 7th. Like, everyone has been so fucking programmed. I cannot stand it and taken.
They've
Like I like to say.
been programmed all their lives because ultimately, what they ultimately control is money, and everybody worships money. This is
Yes,
what these
and that's
people do.
exactly what it
They
is.
worship.
It's all about the money.
Yeah, it is all about the money. That's why everybody in the world. But in any case, you watch the interview. The guy says at any time they can redefine anti-Semitism based on their opinion.
Exactly.
And she was like,
Hmm.
hold on, hold on, hold on. That's like saying anything's a
Yeah.
microaggression. But 100 times where you will lose your job. You will lose your shit. Like, and people don't understand this. And what people don't get is they don't understand because listen, I swear to God, I hold on, let me get this book.
These comments
Keep
are
talking.
so real. I love it. They've got away with it due to the big event. Exactly. And they use that big event to basically use that victimhood that they have to destroy people in their lives. If y'all don't know, like I am like basically on like this Jew hate database for basically coming for this like rich, privileged Jewish Canadian who was like on Instagram basically crying about like how we all need to stick together and like us Jews we can stick together we're all good like doing the bullshit and like I came for her about that and they called me anti-Semitic and called me like a Jew hater just basically for saying like stop trying to play this victimhood mentality and it's just like when I talk about the black community how like we like well, not me but they use like the victim mentality to think that they're basically still slaves in 2024 um the Jews do it too and it's not right like it only like causes more divisiveness and cause more wait the majority of people killed in the big event were gypsies but they don't have anybody in Hollywood to tell their story. It's self-oppression exactly. They worship Hitler. They literally worship Hitler, I swear to God. Hello baby, what's the tea today? What's the news?
Okay. I'm like, when I tell you these people, I got these books, Kabbalah and the Founding of
Oh my God.
America. Sorry, it's like reversed. I got from Frankism to Yokism, the life of Moses. I can't even pronounce his name, but this is a book. There's a Jewish there's a cult, and you can look up the cult. You can look up the cult
Mm.
where their whole thing is about producing as much sin in the world as
Mm.
possible. That's literally what this whole cult is about. Does that Does
I
that
mean,
sound? Does that ring a
it's
bell?
a huge
Like,
bell to me.
does that ring a bell?
Yeah. I mean, abortion comes down to abortion, comes down to porn industry, comes down to Hollywood, the media, all these different things. Yeah, I mean, it's
This book, Timsum and Modernity, Lurianic Heritage and Modern
oh
Philosophy and
wow,
Theology. This, any of those words ring a bell?
sure does.
This is their,
The
this
death
is
cult.
their, this is, yeah, this is their thing. This is about creating their, it's not a new world order, but essentially
Oh, tell me about
creating,
it. So,
um,
someone said in the comments that Talmud is crazy.
yeah, it is crazy, but this is like about bringing on the Antichrist and like it's deep. Like I'm about to unpack this because like people
I
are like,
miss
oh,
when
it's not
you used to
there.
do like the videos where you break down books. Like, I really would sit
I
there
know,
and
right? You
watch
need to.
that shit because I thought it was
I
so educational.
I got a
Hmm.
new streaming laptop, so I'll be able to do
Thank
that. And
God,
plus, I've
because
just been.
I miss you on YouTube. I really do.
I know I miss doing it. I when oh my god, I forgot. Like you guys need to follow his
I'm
YouTube
fucking
with
crazy.
those TikToks you reviewed. Those TikToks had me
I don't know what
dying.
comes over
I
me.
was
Like, people, like, I honestly blank out when I do those videos because, like, people make me
they
so
it
fucking
was
mad. I just can't handle it. Like, I don't understand people's brain don't work. I really don't. Like, why is your brain not
they
working?
don't.
The
They
propaganda.
don't work. Your
That's why
brain
I
doesn't
like
work.
watching your content because, like, you are propaganda fluent. And, like, I just see the propaganda just unfolding in their eyes. It makes me so mad.
But you can see
Yes.
it now. You can see the wall. Like you can see it. Like we have to acknowledge it. And I've been going hard with hot takes and just like and just being like, look, these people don't have
Yes,
free
they don't.
will. They can't understand. It is what it is. Oh, they asked why should Christians care if Jews respect them or not? Or love them? Because Jews control perception.
Exactly.
Because they do magic.
Right.
They do magic.
They
They
be
do
doing
magic.
magic tricks, bitch.
Literally. They do magic. No, I'm
You
serious.
motherfuckers not know,
That
bitch.
is, they
They're the
no, they
ultimate
can
magicians
manipulate
out
your
there.
perception. They do. They can manipulate your
Yes.
perception. That's
And they
magic.
have.
They create something out of nothing. They make. They're really good at perception manipulation.
And
That's magic.
why wouldn't they not care? I mean, they are controlling your basic living, to be honest. How this
Yeah.
country is run, it literally is affecting your whole entire life. Have you not seen
Oh,
inflation?
somebody's asked.
Have you not seen the
Mm-hmm.
border? Have you like what? Have you not seen what happened to Riley Lincoln? Like what? Okay. Like,
True Christians are not here for the respect of the world nor their approval. Okay, except you bend over to whatever they
exactly.
say. And you're like, don't criticize them. Have you seen the actual reason why the powers that be want to ban TikTok? I know you.
I
I
wonder
wonder why.
why.
The same reason they got rid of Miss Harvard
Yeah.
president. They have to control the narrative. That's why they're so desperate to get these like brain chips
Yeah, that's why
in
I don't
everybody.
trust Elon Musk. I really don't. I really
No,
do not. I've been
no.
saying this for so long, and everybody used to come for me and be like, "Why you don't trust Elon Musk? He wants freedom of
You're
speech."
always spot on. Your intuition. It's like
I'm sorry, like no one can like top my fucking discernment. Like I have the best discernment in the whole fucking country. Like no one understands. Like I'm 10,000 fucking years ahead.
you stay on
Like,
point.
I really am, and that's why people like me a lot. But I've seen so many people like basically boycott the fuck out of me. They don't like me no more because I just speak out I just say the truth, and it's so funny how like a lot of our faves that we do like they say shit about me personally and how like I'm a Jew hater, which I'm still so conflicted about like, hmm, how do I feel about this person now? Like I don't know. Like I just everyone's so taken. I don't like it. I really don't. I don't like anybody anymore. I say all the time, I just don't. No one has no common sense. No one uses their brain. They just follow what everyone else is doing. Whatever the right does, they do. Whatever the left does, they do. It's just no. What happened to individuality? And I wish that people can get that back because I don't see that anymore. I really don't.
Well, they can't. We have to teach them. We have to teach
Yeah.
them slowly because they literally don't have the thinking frameworks and like the thinking process. Like, you do it
Yeah.
intuitively, but people have to learn how you question that.
Exactly.
Like the very idea to question
Mm.
something. Like most people don't even think
Yeah.
to do that.
And you know something too, I think it also has to do with fear too. Like I think
Yeah.
fear plays a big role in what these people do. Because honestly, when they try to put me in that Jew hate database thing, it scared me. But
Yeah.
I wasn't stern, and I wasn't like,
They were like,
yeah,
they got your
yeah.
like shot where you like hold it.
I wasn't like, I was fearful, yeah, because I had so many
Like
people.
they got your like Candace, like they were standing outside your house,
Yeah.
like
I mean, I've gotten so many
scary.
DMs, so many nasty comments. Like it was kind of scary. And
Yeah.
you know, but it didn't stop me from saying what I wanted to say regardless because I think that that's the thing. You have to be fearless. And if you go into like, you know, a lot of these cancellations, I've been canceled so many fucking times on TikTok, YouTube,
By
whatever. Yeah, but I
everyone.
mean every group. So it just once you have been canceled or anything like that, I mean it doesn't even affect you, and you grow bigger balls. Honestly,
Oh, Siren, Tiffany 19 says, I have to practice being brave to speak out. Just
mm,
start going. Have an argument that's neutral as possible. Like, for example, all the argument you need for this whole situation, we don't want foreign
yeah.
influences.
I like these two
That's it.
comments. This person says to be an activist is to be a martyr. True. Um, someone says individuality.
That's what they try to make it out to
Mm-hmm.
be. I don't think you necessarily have to be a martyr. They just like always try to set you up and make you feel like you're gonna
Mm,
fail because they don't want
that
you to
is
start.
true.
So you can't
This
be with
other
that
one says
mindset.
individuality never exists, and only one out of 1,000 has the ability. Most times, the 1,000 follow that one person who thinks differently. One leader, 1,000 peasants. I like that.
That is really good. That's really good. You guys have some
Yeah,
great quotes. You guys have great questions.
I'm so happy for
Um,
Candace though. Like I've supported her right off the gate.
I
I
am
was like, okay, I'm
too.
on that subscription. I sure am. I'm ready. Like, like,
I
give us
know.
the
I
real tea.
know.
Go to Gaza. I want to see her go to Gaza. I
She was like, "Send me to
yeah.
Gaza." They were like, "Click."
They really did. I was like, you know what? You got to go, bitch. You got to go.
Imagine a black woman. You imagine a black woman in Gaza. A black American woman be like, she was like, "Oh hell no."
Cass was not
She
fucking
would
with that
not.
rabbi in the interview. Girl,
That
I was cringing
rabbi,
but
did you
laughing
see
so
his
hard.
face? He was like he was acting like his hemorrhoids were
It was
inflamed and he
demonic.
was trying to pass them.
Demonic. That's the most, and see, that's why I
Like,
like when
grown
she
man.
calls them unholy rabbi. They are unholy. There's no
They
holiness
are.
with those
She's like,
people.
I'm sorry. In my faith, which you're not going to tell me is less important, that shit is nasty. We're selling butt plugs with our
I
daughter now? No.
I can't.
Mm-mm.
And he didn't even say like, oh yeah, like that is gross.
This is him.
Yeah, like he didn't even like say like, oh my god, yeah, that was gross. Like if he would have like was actually rational, it
For them,
wasn't so fucking
it's not
crazy.
gross.
I think more people would be like, oh, like you know, like he has some grievances towards Candace, but like you can't at least say like selling butt plugs and stuff like that with your daughter.
Because it's not
It's
gross to
not.
them.
It's
He
normal.
should have just said love is love. He should have just said love is
You know
love.
how I feel
I swear
about
to
that
God.
shit. Remember when I talked
He should
about
have,
love is love and I said that shit is like so perverted? Because it
yeah.
is like what like when you mean love is love, like okay, so if you love your cat so much, like what would you do with your cat? Because love is love, right? Like I can't. Don't even get me started on that shit.
No, not incest. Love, LMAO. He tried to say the passion of the Christ was
Yes.
his.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh,
Oh
so
my
he's really
god.
gonna get okay. Show your real true colors. Show your real true
Oh, they can't handle the black
the
sass.
black. They really
No, they
can't.
can't. No, they can't. Cause it's like you're not gonna like sit here at my face. The fuck you mean?
That whole interview was so crazy.
He was like, cause white people will be like, well, that sounds really nice. Well, that's cool. Like, you know, and sometimes I'll use like slang. Hey, JBS. Hey, JBS. Well, I'll use slang like in Chicago. We have the slang like, I'm about to treat
Yeah.
you. And like one time they were like, oh, what are you going to treat me to? I was like, it's not, I think that's what it's like. They don't get the
He
underlying.
really don't. Oh my god.
Sometimes they don't get the underlying. But no, it's true. Like, you're not going to come at me with this. Listen. He would always be like, listen, listen. And she's like, did you see? I zoomed in on the clip on my page where when he said something, she was like, she like literally looked up at him like, are you out of your
She
fucking mind?
was so. But see, like, she
She
remained
does.
her fucking composure the whole entire time. That's what, like,
She,
she's a G. She really is a G.
she's the G for that. She's
It could have been me
all the
because I
way,
would
stars
cuss
and
out that
stripes.
motherfucker.
She was like, okay. You know because she's always been like, I'm not dealing with you Jews like this. She's already gone through the
Yes.
bullshit. She's done it so many times because they do that. Like, I got the call back in
Mm.
October and they just go in these circles and it's like, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. You already said a whole bunch of nothing. And that's Hasbara. That's just explaining. There's like circles and circles.
I
Like,
know
I
they
don't give a
love to go in
fuck. You didn't,
circles. And like when he
they
said hag
love
was anti-Semitic, I'm like, oh, I'm adding that back to my vocabulary. Hag. Like I just called Jenna
back.
Ellis like a hag in the comments when like under the Jeremy Boring thing when he was like, oh, Candace Owens and we
That
departed.
was
She's a
so,
fucking hag. Like,
that
what
was
are you talking about?
Hag
And
is
she's a
back. Hag is
fucking
back.
like
Hag is full.
the most hack thing about her too is like she's so pro Ron DeSantis. Like, of course you are, you fucking bitch. Like, you want to suck his dick, don't you? She irritates the fuck out of me. I cannot stand Jenna Ellis. I cannot stand her. I really can't.
She's got tranny. She's having like full on drag queen tranny.
Please, I fucking and she's fucking fat.
I wish she wishes like her eyebrows are like solid color, solid color.
I remember when like
It's messed up.
what's
It's
her name? Fuck, Linda. What's her fucking Lynn? Fuck.
yeah, Karina.
I think it's her last name. She's a girl who does like
Oh.
mostly peaceful Latinas. She came for
Oh,
her
yeah,
a
those
while
girls.
ago. That
Yes,
shit was so fucking
she
funny.
did. She's always they're all those girls are
They really
always going
are
for
no, like she
her.
is, cause honey, she's a little feisty. She follows me. Me and her almost got into it a little bit, cause like she's just like she's a little feisty. When I said some things about Trump,
She's
she kind of like a little
feisty.
feisty
They're
with me. But you know,
feisty.
I like her though. I like that she is like so
She's good.
real.
She
And
is.
she is like us. Like she doesn't give a fuck, and
Mm-hmm.
she's not pro Israel
No.
whatsoever, which I love. And she
Mm-mm.
loves Kanye as well.
No, not at all. Not at all. They're not here for the bullshit. And which is what we need. Just be principled. This is the thing. This is the narrative. People are gonna like they're going to get
Yeah.
triggered. They are conditioned. If you don't like if you want to speak out, you have to understand and recognize people are conditioned. They can't control their reaction. They're just gonna start screaming and shouting,
Yeah.
They're just gonna be if you say a word, they're just gonna get triggered. They're just gonna spaz out, just like a leftist. You guys want to talk shit about leftists? It's
The
like,
right does the same
hello.
exact shit. Look what Ben Shapiro did. Like you have y'all not
Oh
seen Ben Shapiro? Like oh my god. He is a bitch. Like he's more gayer than me. Ben Shapiro is more gayer than me, and I cannot stand it. Like I cannot stand it.
he
He
is
is
scary.
actually Dylan Mulvaney in the flesh. Like,
He is.
that
He's
motherfucker is Dylan
Dylan Mulvaney.
Mulvaney in the flesh.
Look, Dylan Mulvaney is like, let me get on this
No, for
elevator.
real.
He's
Please.
At least Dylan Mulvaney's like, I need to remove myself
He's
before I embarrass
the biggest
myself.
mumble mouth
Like,
ever. Like I cannot stand him. He's so gay. I cannot stand it.
yeah, he is very like he's a whole other
But what do you think
disaster.
about like everyone else, like Matt Walsh? Matt Walsh and Candace Owens is very big. Like they really.
Matt Walsh, number one. Matt Walsh is captured. Like, if he leaves, they will
But to
like
be
take him out.
honest,
No,
I don't think he can be able
seriously,
to
he has to
survive
have
on
security
himself. Like,
twenty
can
four
he
seven.
survive by himself? I don't think he could.
No, he's not.
He's
No,
not entertaining at all. Like he is so basic.
he's very
Brett
dry.
Cooper could survive on her own, I think, because I do like her. A lot of youngsters do like her, but I don't know.
Yeah, young people
I
like
don't
her.
know.
I swear to God, they make them at this Shapiro clone facility. We're gonna have another one. We're gonna have like a dark skinned Brett Cooper and be like, mm, where you come from?
Yeah, I think the Daily Wire is done. Like no one's going to be watching. They're going to lose
People
millions.
are gonna watch it still. It's just a lot of
Well,
this
yeah,
is
the red
like
pill basic bitches will, but
this yeah, the basic like the people who are going like there's ton of like Zionist
yes,
Christians who will be ready to sacrifice their son for the greatest
yeah, they
ally.
will.
You know, those same people, they'll literally kill their kids for that. So they'll still be
Sadly,
watching. But um yeah, but no, this was a huge red pill like for so many people because like I literally like started sending people all these clips and they're like I'm like this is what I'm talking about, this is what I've been
yeah.
talking about, and they're like, oh
I'm like, oh, you're fucking surprised. Most of my followers, I'm
yeah,
so happy that most of my followers like get me because
they
they
get it.
fucking get me and they're young just like me. They're cool just like me. They're not ugly and stupid. They actually like have a brain and actually think on their own. Like I even see them sometimes post things that like I don't even agree with, but they honestly do understand what's happening right now, and that's what I like the most. Even though I'm not big at all, I'm not big at all. I'm always fucking shadow banned. TikTok fucking shadow bans me.
Here's shadow
YouTube,
ban to hell.
girl, YouTube shadow bans me. But people that do actually fuck with me, they just get it, and that's what I like the most. And they spread it too, which is what I like.
Yeah, which is
Yeah,
important, and you know it doesn't matter, it's like it gets out
yeah,
there, you know, it makes an impact, it makes a ripple, and it's necessary, and it's always been like one or two
mm,
people doing the work, getting the word out is not usually a
yeah,
huge campaign doing it. So it is what it is. And we're just here and we're just noticing because like I'm literally like red pilling people in real life who are just like who just could not get it. And I'm
me too.
like, look at this clip. Now look at this clip and this is what I'm
Yeah,
talking
I
about. And they're
watch
like,
Candace's like podcast religiously too, and some I just see like some people don't, so you have to show them these clips. You really do, or they would not understand it. Because even like,
they can't, they've been
yeah,
brainwashed.
they haven't. Oh,
They're
like literally
brainwashed.
brainwashed.
Oh, AK Ultra. I think I know who that is. Oh, AK Ultra's in the house. Nice. Yeah, no, they've been brainwashed and it's just so sad. Like they don't get it. They cannot like it's so brain like I've watched eight dimensional cope where it's like they cannot like it's not you though. It's like why you got the fucking flag? You got the t-shirt, you got the hat, you got the mixtape.
It's so
Who is it
obvious. It's
then?
so
Who is
obvious.
it then? Oh well, it's
It's
just
the
some of them.
Muslims. It's the Chinese. It's Asians. It's not the Jews. No, it's not. It's the
Got the
Arabs.
call.
The Arabs literally control Congress. Just like, oh my God, bitch! Did you see Tim Cass
The
and
Chekhovs.
them talking about how like they have a Hamas lobby in Washington D.C.?
Oh yeah.
I was like, what? I was like, who watches you? Who watches you and think that you're credible, bitch? My gay ass is more credible than
And
your fucking ass with your fucking
but
dumbass beanie.
the kids, the younger generation, and that's why you're so important. You're telling this younger generation, hey, listen,
I try.
it's
I try.
bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
I try.
And because and this is what they did this. I'm sure they deliberately did this to handicap younger
Yeah.
generation, make it more difficult because they knew, okay, these kids are not going to buy this bullshit.
But honestly, I think that's why they want to ban TikTok too, because of like my generation.
Oh yeah.
Despite they're not truly like, I don't know, like I do think that they understand there is a power within the Jewish community that does have a hold in America, but I don't think they know the full extent of it. You know?
They don't know all the dots. They just know what they're saying is
Yes,
wrong.
that's what they're on the right track, but I think that like we need people would like people who's like I don't know. Christian Walker's already he's fucking done. Like it's over. Like I can't fucking stand. He blocked me actually on Twitter.
He's twerking on a
He
cat.
fucking
He's
blocked me
twerking on
on
a
Twitter because I
coffin.
asked him a question, a simple question like, "What's going on?
What's going on with your hairline,
What are you
Christian?
doing? What are you doing?"
What
Like
is
I
this?
really,
What?
I was like, "Are you not right wing? Are you not Republican anymore? Like what's going on? I just want to know."
He's
He's taken.
he's Czech
Now he's
Republican.
taken. That motherfucker's pro
Oh,
Israel out
he's
the
Chuck.
wazoo.
Oh, he's Chuck.
He's pro Israel at the wazoo,
He's Chuck.
and I cannot stand him.
Yeah, he sabotaged his own dad's campaign.
Yeah, I mean his dad was a fucking little squirrel. I wouldn't vote for the motherfucker. I'm to tell you the truth.
Sure, but it's like,
But it's your fucking dad. Like, come on now. At the same time, it's like, come on now.
yeah, get it together.
But we need
It
someone
is wild.
that's actually like more popular, like pretty, and like because there's slim pickings out there, to actually
Yeah.
spread the message and actually like be like I don't know. There needs to be someone out there. Well, it's obviously me, but like um
Obviously.
to
Obviously.
basically
Obviously.
do brain surgery on my generation. There needs to be
Yeah.
brain surgery on my
Yeah.
generation, truly.
Yeah. Yeah, because they've been so brainwashed, and it's just what needs to happen. They need to understand. They need to understand because this is the thing, and this is why people want to come. Like, they want to come for me for so many different reasons, and why I like Nick Fuentes because his whole thing. Because I've been doing a deep case
Mm,
study into the whole movement, and a lot of the things that they're doing are sort of just like frat boy type
yeah,
shit,
very.
and a lot of it, and also the whole thing with that is they need to talk to the people that they're talking to.
Mm,
Like, they're talking to like the people down the road,
mm,
in the truck. So it is what
yeah,
it is. So we all just need to like work together to speak to who we need to speak to and keep it consistent, because his whole thing was he was one of the only people I saw being like, look, this is just
yeah,
immoral. Like, it's just immoral. And then also he was saying, even without the morality, because he's like, I'm Christian, I'm going to do it because this is like morally wrong. I'm not going to support, Israel because it's morally wrong what they're doing to the Palestinians. He was like, it's just not
yeah.
America first.
And he doesn't care
Because
that
they
Israel
want to,
exists either. Like, no one cares that Israel exists. We all know that it's made up, whatever the fuck. Like, it's just a made up country, just like any other fucking country.
it's not a legal
But I mean,
occupation,
it
bro.
is what the fuck it is. But what's going on is just not right. It's blatantly. But they don't want
And
that.
is their government is bad
Yeah,
to their own people. They volunteer their own people for
they
medical
want
experiments. Like
us to
Netanyahu's
say that
on.
they are the chosen people and that we are the peasants.
Yeah, it's based on
Yeah,
superiority. But then on top of that, they treat their own people like
true.
lab brats
I
during
mean,
COVID. They volunteered them because they all have their medical information
yeah,
all in a
yeah.
database. Okay. And Netanyahu's like, oh, well, I'm just going to volunteer you guys all to Pfizer.
A great evil. He's
Really?
literally the greatest evil ever. Like he is Hitler, in my
So
opinion.
evil. So evil. It's funny too. God, my animals. They're all ratchet. But it's funny too because one of the arguments I heard where people are like, "Oh, well, Israel, it's been forever," and blah 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 blah, blah. And someone was like, "Okay, well, London was founded by Romans, Londinium.
Okay.
Should the Italians just pull up and start knocking heads? Like, what is this logic?"
These people don't have any logic. They
There's no
don't.
logic. London was founded by the Romans, so obviously Italians should just start capping everybody, right? Right? This is our
I
home,
can't.
right? It's not sequential. That's why it's very important to be very principle
Mm-hmm.
oriented. Have your principles. Then you can argue based on the principles and all the other da 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 da. It's just noise. It's just blah blah blah. It's just a waste of time. And they want to throw you off with the Hasbara. They want to throw you off with their like circular logic, all their rhetoric tricks, and
Yeah.
throw you off. But yeah. So what are you gonna do today? Are you gonna be making
I
content? Are you
have no
working?
idea.
Like what's up?
No, I'm off today. I was off today and
Okay.
yesterday. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like I woke up this morning, I just like felt motivated to exercise and just like eat right. Like I don't know, like I'm in a whole different like brain field right now. I guess that's how I can like describe it. I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like I'm growing up so much, like in my brain. Like I think like I think a lot of things I used to care about, I don't care about no more. And I think that like I'm really progressing. I really do. I don't
That's
know. I
awesome.
just
That's really
think that everything is upside down and I see everything is just going to shit and I'm just so motivated to just call everything out. That's just how I feel, you know. But
yeah.
also like maintaining my own peace inside, because I think that's what's
Mm.
happening with a lot of people too. Like we get so caught up in like the negative shit all the time that we have to also maintain our peace inside and maintain what's good for our best interests and our physical interests. So that's what I'm just trying to maintain, honestly, and that's it.
Yeah, you have to be very, very careful because this is like
Yes,
warfare.
it
It's
is in a
psychological warfare.
spiritual warfare
It's
as
very
well, and I'm
mm-hmm.
always down to fucking talk about this, always, and to broach it one thousand
Always.
percent. But we have to
I
protect
know.
ourselves for sure, because
We
it's a lot of
do. We
demonic
do.
entities that is out here to fucking capture us.
Confusion.
Yes,
Yeah, a
it
lot of
is.
confusion. I know. They're just trying to divide us
Mm.
and destroy
I
us one
think
by
we
one.
I think we are going to we're more closer to being together than ever. I think seeing
Yeah.
what's happening to Candace Owens, and when I talked about Morgan Ariel, you know Morgan Ariel, right? A while
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
I talked about her and how like TPUSA like counseled her, like expelled her from being so,
Mm-hmm.
you know, she's very radical, which I love, but they're supposed to be for free speech, right? So when I talked about that and how I seen all these people come after me, be like, "Oh my God, there was so much Jewish power out there. Don't you think Candace Owens would have been departed from the Daily Wire or fired from Daily Wire?" I'm like, look what's happening. I prove these motherfuckers wrong every fucking time.
I know. They always do that. They're like, if they're in control, then they would
Yeah,
control everything. Okay, all right,
it's like, come
here.
on now. It's going to happen eventually. You just have to be smart.
Don't worry about it. Like, just keep focused on the
Mhm.
eventual goal, which is getting people to
Yes,
understand we shouldn't have foreign entities running our
exactly.
country. We shouldn't have supremacy movements running our country. We shouldn't have people trying to make you renounce Christ so they can sell butt plugs. Like, the
Fucking disgusting.
no,
Very disgusting.
disgusting
Truly.
filth.
And to be a rabbi,
That was
like, and
net.
to be
That's
a
nasty.
rabbi, I don't know.
We're selling oils. He's like, we're selling oils. It's like, no, you're not.
I can't. Yeah. His
No, you're not.
daughter
You're not
is
selling.
a. Your thing kind of went out.
Yeah, sorry
Yeah.
about that. That's a
Yeah.
phone
His
call.
like.
Like, this was.
I.
I think I'm getting the
You
call.
are. Oh my God.
I think I'm getting the call. But no, this was really good. We need to do this soon, and I'm gonna get back on
Mm-hmm.
my streaming. I need to get on it because like I'm
Yes, get
telling you,
back to
like
doing videos. I miss your
I've been
videos.
beat down in real life. I've been beat down. Like these people all around me, like just going crazy, like just stuff going on in my personal life. So it's been
Oh my god.
like I'm so sick of hearing. And now I'm like, I was right. So so thanks. Yeah, I've been called racist so many times.
Oh
I've been
girl,
all
welcome
kinds
to
of
the
I'm just like, shut up.
club, honey. Welcome to the club. It's just so it's nothing now. It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't even matter.
Right.
Like I don't care. I'm called anti-Semitic. I'm called now. Like just because I say I want to protect the border, I am racist towards Mexicans. I'm like, okay, since when only Mexicans invade the border? But okay, bitch. Like I've been girl.
We're
I
not
did like
worried
a
about
whole like
the
little.
Mexicans.
I did like a trend, like this little trend that like you say like may not be prettiest or may not be the richest, whatever like that. We should deport like criminals basically, and we should secure our border. The Mexicans literally came for me, calling me the N word, all kind of shit. I'm like, oh no, actually. There is no white supremacy in this country. There is a Mexican supremacy that literally wants to destroy blacks.
There
They
is.
don't like blacks.
There is. They
Them motherfuckers don't like blacks. They don't. I'm like, whoa, I didn't even mention
at
Mexicans
all.
whatsoever. I didn't mention
Oh.
any Cubans, Colombians, none of that. But okay.
Hmm? Haitians. When I
Wow.
saw them boarding the plane and when I saw them boarding the plane and fighting on the
Yeah.
stair, pulling each other down from the
Yeah.
stair, like I'm like these dudes did not save up for a ticket. Somebody bought them a ticket. I was like, who would fly these planes?
Girl.
The
Wait.
Zionists didn't do nothing.
Exactly. They never do anything. It's the Arabs.
They didn't
It's
do
the
nothing.
Chinese.
All right, the Chai
Yeah.
comes. You're right. I just say the great ally, the greatest ally America has
Don't
ever
say
known.
communists because we already know who made communism, so
Oh my God. Like, can I? Oh my God. That first time I mentioned that, the amount of like, I remember when I did that stream with
mm-hmm.
Gian and he leaned into Marx was a Jew. I was
I
I
love
was
him
sticking
too.
out.
I
I was
fucking
done.
fuck with Gian.
I was
I
sticking
fuck
out.
with
He's
Gian.
so funny.
He is the
He is
best.
so funny. He's really funny. I was sticking out. I was done. Like he's checkmated me so many times. Yeah. Oh, JFK's fifth cousin said it's the
It's
Muslims.
the
Yep, that's
Muslims,
what I'm saying. It's them. They
not the
coming for you.
Muslims.
It's the Muslim lobby. They handed out baklava and
Girl, you got the jokes today. I'm dead. You got the jokes today. Oh my god, the
I
Muslims.
just can't believe it.
Mm-mm-mm.
I just can't believe we had to deal with this.
I can't either. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a whole different dimension. Like everything just feels so warped. Like everything feels so weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone said,
I know.
"Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop
What do you
what?"
want me to stop? But no, it's just so over the top. I
And
cannot deal. I
it's so
cannot
blatant in our
deal.
face too. Like that's what's killing me.
That's the part. It's so humiliating. And it's like you guys have literally no dignity. And like I've seen how I miss you too. I've seen how they've really made white people like
Yeah.
demoralized, like to hate themselves so much. You know, it's just like crazy. We already know what they did to black people. Like
Oh, I
black
mean,
people were the first
look at
targets.
what that guy Xavier. What's his name? What's his name? Xavier. He's from PragerU. He's the
Yeah,
ultimate
yeah.
fucking humiliation ritual. Like I look at him, I'm
Oh,
like, whoa, they really got you, motherfucker. They got you.
oh yeah. Spread.
Widespread, spread eagle. Honestly,
There's this also this chick on Twitter. I swear to God,
Who?
she's on there working. It's like Kayla something or something, and she's always like, "I stand for Israel," and she's like black, and she's like, "I stand for Israel." I'm telling you, they need to pay her for some skincare. Like her whole shit is messed up. Like it's bumpy and nasty. I'm like, you can't get them to take a new like send you some skincare, let you go get a
Rabbi
peel
Shmuley would give
and
her some
take a new
oils. It's fine.
she's like, oh, I'm just gonna put some coconut oil on
Oh
it.
God. They're always so
Please, it's
fucking ugly too. Oh
embarrassing.
my God. Do you see how
Oh,
haggard they are? Shmuley is so fucking haggard. Like those European
oh, they do
jeans,
that on purpose
those
too.
European jeans
They
is
do that on
really not
purpose
working
too.
for them.
They do that on purpose too. They literally make them look like
They do
witches
look like
and
witches.
warlocks.
It's really scary. Mm-mm.
I mean, I mean, I mean,
I mean, Rabbi Broccoli, he always it's called
it
witches
is an
back in the day.
anti-Semitic trope. It's an
Yeah, it
anti-Semitic trope.
is.
She's a hag, but she looks
Yeah.
like a hag. Sorry. It's messed up. No, and the like, just going through this whole, I know we should get off soon, but just going through this whole thing and seeing the like, how deep it is, how covert, like they changed their identity, they changed the way they look, they changed their name,
Yeah.
they changed like to
Yeah.
purposefully hide their identity. Like Murray Povich,
Mary Povich. Who is that?
Jewish man.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm
Girl, I
so
don't even know who
old. He's
that
from
is. But I do know
he's
that
oh my
they
god,
do
I'm
that.
old as shit. I'm old as shit. No, they were okay. So back in the day, before social media, they used to have these daytime talk shows. Okay. And they would have like Jerry
I know who
Springer,
Jerry Springer is.
and Murray Povich was another one where he was always like, "That's not the father. That's not this 9 year old is like blah blah blah." Like they would like parade around all the ratchetness and be like, "Look at these kids. They're being ratchet. They need to go to boot camp." Like they would do all that
Mm,
stuff, and it's like social conditioning, where it's like setting the precedent. Like this is how
mm.
people are behaving. So it's like priming people essentially.
Oh,
It's part of the ritual. But it's like it's just too much. Let's just be honest. Let's speak plainly.
mm, mm, mm. What is this person on about it in the comments? They said, but they are not. Yes, hack, hack, hack. What?
Yes, yeah, they're not Semites. A
No,
lot of
they're
them aren't
not.
Semites. They're like hanging on to like some mythical 2% DNA. Like, bitch, you've been in Poland for like since the 12th century. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you haven't had one pita bread.
Not one
You haven't
pita
had
bread.
hummus. You haven't had hummus since like 1180, like since like 2000 years ago, like 1182. Like, shut up. Talking about, oh, we're Semitic.
And they're not. The Arabs are Semitic.
It's
For sure.
and the Jewish people who are actually there are Semitic. Like, stop. It's
It
just retarded.
is.
It's just word magic.
It really is.
It's just retarded. I don't care.
High brown beauties.
I'm done with them and their cope
Yeah, I'm over
and
it.
their like like 8 dimensional like coping. It's like get over yourselves. Like when BLM was happening, y'all weren't standing up being like, it's not all black, man.
Mm.
Like no, you were like, they are ratchet. Like they don't have any like, oh, we're gonna like, make
Not even
sure.
circumcised. I'm so dead.
So why did Candace leave the Daily Wire? Check my page. I have a clip of why she had to go.
It's like, how did y'all not know this? Like, I don't get it. Like, y'all have to go
They're slow.
watch.
They're
They're really
slow.
slow. Like,
This
go
is
watch.
IG.
Like, I
This
know,
is
like, all of us are
IG.
not invested. I understand. Like, I'm not gonna act like that. Like, we're all so invested in every single thing. But like, come on now. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
have y'all not been paying attention to like what's going on with Candace Owens?
the thing is, it's hard for people. It's hard to deal with reality. They want to talk about like
Yeah.
trans. Like that's what they want to talk
I
about. They
love when
want to
you
talk about
bring up
somebody's
like
taken.
Gavin Newsom when he was like, "Oh my fucking god, what the fuck?"
I know, and Gavin Newsom
Yeah,
was
he was
like, "That's a
like, "That's
distraction."
just."
That's exactly
I'm
what he
fucking
did
done.
to
Like, I'm so fucking done with this shit.
All right, we need to
I'm
get off.
done. I don't have a fucking good tripod anymore. It's broke.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I hate that when the
It's
tripod does
so
that.
fucking annoying. Like, I just bought a new one. Like, it's coming tomorrow. Fuck.
Yes, well, this has
Yes.
been amazing, and I'm excited for all the hate comments after my post. But why do they always blame the news? Because you got the fucking flag at the goddamn border doing like twerk festivals and cotton candy while these people are starving. Like they're literally waving the flag! Like, wow! Why do they blame us?
Well,
Flag. Maybe tell your cousin to put the flag
girl,
down.
they can never. Can never.
No, they can never. They can never. They can never. Oh my God! Did you? Okay, before we go, did you see the clip of a former he prime minister? I forgot his name, but he said in their language they don't have a word for accountability.
What? I have not seen that video.
Yes, I'm gonna send it to
Please
you.
do.
Yes, they don't have. You need to do a reaction to.
But this whole entire
They don't
this
have
year
the.
is going to be about.
They don't have a word for accountability. No shit.
Accountability
No.
somatic. It's gonna be called accountability somatic. It's over. Girl, it's over.
It's done. Like there's nothing to do. I feel bad for people, but you need the first step is recognizing you have the
Mm-hmm.
problem. Okay? And sometimes you need to be talked down to and maybe you listen. Like
Yeah.
y'all are like fucked
Very.
up.
And see, here's the thing too, before I go. Like, I don't believe that's all Jewish people either. Like, I'm not like I don't like period.
But
I
they're
do
waving the flag at the border.
I do want to say that though, because I know some Jewish people who are
Yeah.
not for this bullshit. They're not for it,
100%.
and they are not
100%.
pro-Zionist whatsoever. And like so, like people like Dave Smith, who had to sit down with Candace Owens and actually just lay it
Yeah.
all out. I think that they are like truly like individuals and that have like no like they don't believe in like being in groups and shit like that, which I like, you know. So, but it's
Well,
these elitist
they're just
motherfuckers.
people. Yeah, they're just people who have like objective like
Yeah,
morality. Like
yeah.
it's pretty obvious.
Zionists are Jewish
It
people.
is what it is.
Not all Zionists are Jewish.
We say Zionist because Zionism doesn't fall under the hate speech
Mm-hmm.
laws. But look, they're busy waving the flag, saying it's all of us. It's like y'all have your own. You work that out. But you seem to. It's just that. But no, it is just everybody has the choice to make
Mm-hmm.
the right choice.
Totally agree.
And it's time to make the right choice. And time to call these people out.
The veil is lifted.
It is. It is. No, and also the identity politics, because like you can't just stop and say, oh, it's the Jews or oh, it's the Zionists. You can't stop there. They take on different identities because it's a death call.
Yeah.
It's an anti-human death call. That's all it is. They wear different because they, like I said, they'll sacrifice their own people. They'll do whatever. They don't care.
It's
They just want
truly demonic,
to.
honestly.
It is. It is, and it doesn't have one race. All right, this was beautiful. We're gonna have to do one again soon. I'm gonna post this on X,
Period.
on Twitter. People are gonna be cracking
And you
me up.
send it to me because I'll post on YouTube so
Oh
other
yeah,
people can like watch it
I'll send
too.
it to you. Yeah, I'll send you the
Okay.
original. All right, we will see
Love
each other soon.
you.
Thank you.
Bye, you guys.
Love you too. Bye.